Hey guys, Elliot here. And there's good lighting today. Because I actually planned and I'm very, on it this week. I'll probably forget to record the other two and, it'll happen. And yes, this is the same thing I wore in the video I posted on Saturday. Did I sleep in this? No, I don't sleep with a shirt on or a hat on. That'd be weird. These are my PJs, not the hat, but my hair still looks bad. And Deadpool's pretty cool. Deadpool's coming out this Friday. Wait, is it this Friday? I don't know, but I'm excited. Anyway, so I thought I would make another conspiracy theory video. Still don't have a spooky place to sit in when I record this. My house is not spooky. I mean, okay, when we moved in here, we had an Indian dude. His name was Grey Wolf. He came in and he did like a sage brushing, like throughout the house with a feather, and he like blessed the house because we usually have ghosts in our house. And so we got a doormat, and I think the sage is still under there. We've lived here for like 3 years or 4. It's a while, but that sage is still there. We're all good now, though. So I thought I would do some Cartoon Network conspiracies, and they were hard to find. So I found, oh no, I think I found 5 Cartoon Network ones, which is more than I thought I would, and 3 old Nick ones, sorta. I think Smurfs was Nick, right? What was Smurfs on? I think it was Nick. Oh, whatever the Smurfs was on, I have that. I don't know. So I'm gonna start off with the first one, which I do have to read from my iPod because it's long and I can't remember it all the time. But anyway, so the theory is that all the kids in Ed, Edd, and Eddy are ghosts and they're roaming in purgatory. And if you don't know what purgatory is, it's supposed to be the place between heaven and hell, sort of. You're stuck there. You can't leave. It sucks. How would I know? What am I saying? God. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and kind of summarize what this says. It's really long. It's like very specific. Like each kid died in a certain year. That's why I have to read it. It's so specific. But the cul-de-sac is where they were all cursed there to live there forever. That's why you never see their parents really. That's why they don't have to go to school all the time. Like they go to school sometimes, but not all the time. So they died before their time. They're in the same era, but different times between the 1900s and the 2000s. So yeah, that's why they have no parents. Okay, here we go. So Rolf, I should have gotten photos. He is the one who spent all of his time with like he was farming and he had like a pig and he had like the weird like traditions and stuff like that. He was creepy. So he died in 1903. And he lived on the grounds before they were developed and is still harboring his old-time farming ideals. So, that's that one. Okay. Johnny and Plank, the little bald boy, he carried around okay, my chair is turning. The wooden plank named Plank, and it was like friend, his best friend. They joined him in the 1920s, and because, like, I guess at that time it was cool to have a plank for a friend. I read that somewhere. I don't know if that's true or not. 1920s were a weird time. So then 10 years later, along came Eddie, he's the one obsessed with money, and he schemes in each sort. He's money obsessed and very scheming due to the Great Depression in the 30s. So that's why he died in the 1930s during the Depression, and now he's very obsessed with money. Sarah and Ed, which Ed is the tall dumb one, Sarah is his tall dumb. Sarah is his little sister, and she's the ginger, and she's very mean. They grew up in World War II and had brought his love for comics that were probably growing in popularity in post-war with him into the spirit world. Naz, who was the blonde girl that everyone liked, she was basically a 70s slag, living it up with all that hippie laid-back stuff. She was all for free love, man, hence her flirty 2D eyelash batting. What the fuck is that? I just read that straight off of that. That was weird. Okay. Eddie is... Wait, hold up. Okay, that's Ed. They messed that up. Right? Yeah, okay. Ed with, like, double D, the 2 Ds. Yeah. the like, super smart one. This says he died in some boring way in the late 80s. I can't give you much more on that, sorry. Kevin, the mean bully who always had a bike. He was a 90s prick, apparently. Jimmy joined them, and like in the 2000s, and they all lived happily ever after. So, that's that. See, it's very specific. This wasn't the best website to get it off of, but it's very specific on what is happening. They all died certain years, certain ways. It was weird. But that's the first theory. I think it's a good one. It makes a lot of sense to me. But I don't know. Who knows? Okay, the next one is about Courage the Cowardly Dog. And okay, if you see me looking down, it's because I took screenshots of the ones I want to talk about so I don't forget. But oh no. Anyway, so it's about Courage the Cowardly Dog, and the theory is that he is just Courage the Cowardly Dog. And so, you know how he lives? He lives in the middle of he lives in the middle of nowhere. And when you see it, it's okay. Well, my shirt is sideways. I don't know how to fix it. Oh my god. Okay, so he lives in the middle of nowhere, and when you see where nowhere is, and like the theme song and stuff like that, it is literally their house, their truck, and then dirt. There is nothing else there. So that is the middle of nowhere. But they still can drive into town, and they do that in some episodes. It's not very often, but they do it every now and then. Why do I move so much? Oh my god. But then, in case you haven't seen Courage the Cowardly Dog in just a long time, or you never saw it, which if you didn't, this is gonna make no sense. The bad people, you know, they would come, and Courage would be scared of them right away. He'd be like, "You're weird, fuck off." And then Miriam and Eustace, I think that's their names. I think so. Or maybe it's Muriel. Dang it, I don't know. They would let the person in. They wouldn't think he's weird at all. He'd be fine. Well, the theory that he is just a cowardly dog is supposed to be that these people are fine and that he's just scared of new people. Like, these people are normal people. That's why they look weird in the shows, and the little kids who watch it are like, that person's creepy looking, why are they letting him in? But like, the adults in the show don't realize it, and it's because that they're normal. Like, these people coming in, like the doctor dude, he's a normal doctor, and Courage is just scared of him. And like the disproportionate body parts, maybe what does the doctor look like? I don't remember. He had like big glasses or a big nose or something. But that's with a lot of them. They all have like a disproportionate part of them. And that's just because like that's how the dog sees it. He's scared of them, and maybe he has a big nose, like a nose a little bit bigger than somebody else, so he sees it like very large. Okay, the doctor from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh, he had big eyebrows and a big like circle top thing. This is the guy I was thinking about. That guy. So like that top thing, like you see on doctors' heads, the mirror thing. Like, he had never seen that before, so it's big, and he has, like, bushy eyebrows and stuff, so it's scary to like a little dog. And then the middle of nowhere part, they don't live in the middle of nowhere. It's just that his owners, because they are old, and the guy hates him, because they're old, the guy hates him, they're always sick, everything's going on with them, they don't take him out that much. So, to him, they live in this house, and that's all there is. But actually, they do live in a neighborhood, like, there's a store right down the street. So, that's that one. What is another one? Okay. So, this one is kind of weird, I guess. I don't know. But it's that Scooby-Doo is set in an extreme economic depression. So, it's like 5 years' time. So, basically, the theory is that there are so many, like, abandoned buildings, and there's ghosts, and at the end of the show, when they unmask the person, it's always, like, a very professional person, like, a doctor, or, like, an anthropologist, geologist, stuff like that. Like, high-paying jobs in, like, this day and age. Well, it's supposed to be that it was in the middle of the Depression, or like towards the end, somewhere around there. So there were abandoned buildings because everyone had to sell their buildings they couldn't afford. There are like places anymore. So all these very respected people, like, you know, anthropologists, doctors, dentists, celebrities, literally everyone, they needed ways to make money because they were all going broke because no one could pay for their services anymore. So they thought that if they put on a costume and scared people, they would get money from like the news or some other stuff like that. I don't really know. But that's why at the end, when you unmask them, it's always a very professional person because they are in dire need of money. So yeah, that's that one. Very short. Okay, this is another one. Okay, so this one, it's kind of an older one. If you guys remember Samurai Jack, the show about the... Okay, is that on my computer? It is. Okay, I thought it was on me. The show Samurai Jack. It's about a samurai who saves the world, I guess. So, this one is that Samurai Jack takes place in post-apocalyptic Townsville. And in case you don't remember, Townsville was the city of Powerpuff Girls. So, this one's mostly based on photos, so I have them. So, this is a screen cap from an episode of Powerpuff Girls. There's that billboard. It says, like, Talking Dog says, and then food. Well then, okay, I'm getting Facebook notifications. And then here is one from Samurai Jack, and there is the same, if it'll focus, 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 focus. Oh my god. I don't know why this doesn't work sometimes, I'm sorry. Okay, hide my face. Oh my god. Okay, well that poster in the back, like there, wherever it is. Nope, still nothing. Okay. That poster in the back is the same poster, just destroyed. And that one is from Samurai Jack. So, really? There we go. Thanks. So, and then there are a few more which I have to turn sideways because it's a weird photo. So, the next photo is of Townsville. And that's kind of what it looked like. That's a good photo of it. That's from Powerpuff Girls. And then here is a photo, I can't zoom in anymore, so I'm sorry, of the destroyed town in Samurai Jack. And why does it not want to focus on Samurai Jack? Oh my god. It's basically the exact same, which is creepy. And then the last one... sorry, excuse me, oh my god, I just ate cereal, sorry. The last one is... This is Professor Oak. No, he's from Pokemon. I don't know what his name is, but the professor from Powerpuff Girls, and then, oh wait, I didn't move it over. And then, I'm gonna just put them next to each other. Samurai Jack. They look semi the same. Not a lot, but semi. So that's that. That one's that. I think I'll do one more. So, okay, the only other cartoon one I have. I don't know if I wanted to do this one because it can be controversial. I really don't want to offend anyone, but it just made my hair worse. What am I doing? Oh my god. Okay, that needs to go that way. Okay. Oh, I can't do anything backwards. My camera's backwards. Anyway, I didn't know if I was going to do this one. I really didn't want to offend anyone in case some of the information might be wrong. But if it's not, it's a good theory. So it is from Dexter's Laboratory. And the theory is that Dexter is not like a big scientist like the cartoon depicts him as, but it's that he has Asperger's syndrome, which if you don't know what that is, it is a form of autism. And my older sister has it. So I know some about it. I've lived with it, but I'm gonna just go off this. So basically the thing is that the entire show is taking place through the eyes of Dexter. And that's why everything looks so big and extravagant. And everything is it's depicted that his sister is stupid, his mom has mood swings, and his dad is an idiot. But this might just be that this is how Dexter sees them. And maybe he thinks his sister is really stupid. Maybe he just doesn't understand girls yet. His mom having mood swings is maybe he doesn't understand why, like, when he's making her mad or not, so it just seems very sudden to him. And then his dad isn't like the smartest guy in the world. So to Dexter, because Dexter is smart. I'm not trying to say that he's not a smart person because of this disease he might have, but he is smart. He is very smart, but his dad is not. So he sees him as like a complete idiot. And then he doesn't really have a big lab. It's in his room somewhere, basement maybe, and it's chemistry toys he made, or he has, and he just plays with. But to him, it's his big science lab, because it's the place that makes him feel safe. And in the shows, Dexter doesn't have a lot of friends. He doesn't really like to be social, and that is a sign of Asperger's, that you really don't like being in like crowds or groups of people. And if he had the truth, he would stay in his lab all of his life. So there's that. And then one of the first people we like meet in the show, I think. His name is Mandark. That's his name. And he's right around Dexter's age, and he comes off as a supervillain at first, but then throughout the show he gets really sympathetic or empathetic, somewhere in there. And he is Dexter's only friend, and he understands what Dexter's like going through. He understands that Dexter doesn't perceive things like he does, and so he plays along with Dexter. And he wants a supervillain. Dexter wants to be a hero with his science. So Mandark will be the supervillain and play with Dexter, so he feels, good about himself. So that's that one. That was very controversial for me to talk about. I didn't know if I wanted to or not, but I had more, but it was the ones that were not Cartoon Network. And this timing went perfect, so I guess that's where we'll stop it at. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button down below and subscribe. I make new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you have any suggestions for any type of conspiracy theories you want me to talk about, like Disney shows, Disney movies, movies in general, leave it down in the comments below. I'll look it up. I'll see how I feel about it. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!